So I really did kind of lean into the weird little flowers for this book. I think that they're fun. I'm going to start here and we're going to make a curved little shape like this. Bring it down and bring it back. Okay, right next to that, I'm going to come out. I'm going to create kind of a little spiral. I'm going to bring this down and give it a fat little body. I'm going to make a couple more of these. So I've got these two right here. So again, I like to think of if this was round, right? How I would do that. So I would come down right here. And so if this is 12, this would be 11. I'm going to skip 10 and then I'm going to put one like this. So that's rounded like this. Leave a little bit and then up like that. One's a little smaller. Going to leave another space. I'm going to do this one right like this. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of a wiggle there. Okay. So I've got those. And now I'm going to think about, remember I said if this was round, right? So if I had this like this, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to make one, I'm going to curve. I'm going to make a little squiggle like this. And then I'm going to bring it up like that. Come back like that. These are some funky little shapes. All right. We're going to put one of these. So we're going to come up and around and like that. And then we're going to put another one right here, kind of at the bottom. So we're going to give it that roundness right there. And we're going to come up and we're going to do just a little wiggle. We're not going to do the swirl on that one. Okay. They're almost like little shrimp. And then right here, we're going to kind of come down, tuck this in, and then round. That's the hardest part. Now we're going to give them little party hats. Okay, we'll start here. We're going to give it a party hat. So we're going to come up and we're going to make a loop. We're going to come up and we're going to make a loop. We're going to start here. We're going to come out. We're going to make a loop. We're going to start right here and we're going to come out and we're going to make a loop. Okay, this one right here, we're going to kind of come up. This one, we're going to kind of go in this direction. Okay. This little guy, we're going to go here. This one, we're going to go here. And then I always add one in kind of from here. It's just an extra, but I feel like it needs it for balance. I'm going to start to add some sticks. Right, so I've got there. Right here. And come down here. Little one right there. Because these are going to connect, right? These are going to connect to our stems. So I've got this little guy in here. I'm going to add in one more of these little like shrimpy guys. Okay, because this also kind of blocks that area. So we've already got his little party hat on. Extend these a little bit more. Connect. Right, I'm going to bring this up. We could add in another one right here. I have some more space, so maybe I will. Like right here. You don't want these to be too long. And if they are, it's okay. You can just do what I just did, which is add another little shrimpy. And then don't forget his party hat. All right. So I'll bring this in like this. He's going to kind of be hidden behind there. Then I'm going to pull this down, and this is little and skinny. Okay. Each one of these has, I call them racing stripes. So we're going to kind of come up like this. And it goes on either side of their party hat. And it's just kind of almost like in a little V. And you can't always see it on all of them, right? You can't always see both sides. These are fancy little guys. They've got party hats and racing stripes. Okay. Depending on the color of the ones you're doing, you could add some color to their little party hats. You could add color to their little bodies. I don't do a lot of detail work on these because they're kind of small, right? But that's okay. You can add in just a little bit of shading if you want to. And we're done.